do you know about this man in Amorges' inner circle?
Democratis. Drachmi is his weapon of choice. If we kill him, the Order's ability to influence the Greek world will be severely damaged. His death will bring us one step closer to Amorges. To Elpidios.
Drachmi can be as deadly as any other weapon. I should know. Enough of it can kill anyone.
There's only one problem regarding Democratis.
What's that?
I don't know what it looks like.
Then we'll have to listen closely when we approach.
Alright, so I guess we're doing this hunt together. During that jump cut there, I did kill one of the ancients. And I got a clue as to where another one was, but it was on the other side of this quest, so...
It's Democratis we're after. The Order has arrived.
You're late. We arrived precisely when we meant to.
Remember, once Democratis shows himself, we kill him.
Or we can kill everyone.
Assuming you brought what we need. About that, we're not sure we're giving you any more. You don't make that call. This is the way it's always worked. You provide the drachmi, we have the weapons, the Spartans, and the war. You get what you want, we get what we want. Not anymore. You need to prove to the Order you're worth what we pay. I know you're a dire organization who allowed themselves to be pinned, mounted by this Pistios and her pet bird. Consider this your final chance to do your duty and back us up. You clearly don't know the Eagle Bearer. And who are you to throw away our alliance? As far back as Xerxes, we've been working together towards peace.
Really? Because I do believe in the first chapter, they made some comment about how you guys wouldn't work together for some reason.
For your own benefit. You think we don't know? Amorges was right. How far the cult of Cosmos has fallen. The value we've given to this alliance, I'll never understand. I should kill you where you stand. Think very carefully about what you're about to do. God strike you down, Gratis. God strike you down. You just keep paying, and we'll keep our end of the deal. This meeting is over. So we continue the arrangement? Democratis!
That's him. That's Democratis.
Okay. So now what? Now I can just wait for the rest to leave? Or... Okay, so he's going... You guys are coming up this way, but I should be able to go over here. But I mean, the rest of those guys are still, like, right there. I don't know necessarily what good it did to reveal him. But I guess. There we go. Alright. And look at that. I did that so fucking cleanly as well.
Well,
I don't know what the hell that marker is, though.
Democratis is dead.
It's like my targeting marker, but...
Closer to Elpidios. I've got to return to Darius.
Also, that, the Master Assassin there, I got a piece of that when I killed the other chick as well. It's honestly not very good. It lets you use your Vanish ability with... And it doesn't cost any adrenaline. So it knocks that down to 0, which is, you know, sounds alright. I think Vanish is what my little flashbang there is. And it intoxicates everyone around you, which isn't poison, I don't think. I think it's like a weird... I don't know. I think it's just like a weird status effect.
They deserve to die for what they've done, Darius. Every last one of them.
Kassandra.
They're between Elpidios and me.
Okay. So I also noticed that there is, for some reason, a quest over here. So I figured we would go and do that because my other ancient clue leads to this here. Leads to the Pegasus camp. Okay, and then there's that guy. Man, we are... Is this chapter of the DLC even shorter than the other two? Like, holy hell. So we'll quickly go and do this quest because it's not that far away. Missive from Amorges. Captain. Word has reached me of trouble between our troops in Messenia and the regrettable incident in Apea. I trust those involved were disciplined. It's fortunate my soldiers didn't sustain permanent injury or I would be forced to take direct action. This has been a continuing problem, so let me address it now. How you or your men feel about my troops in Messenia is irrelevant. Either my soldiers are given the respect they require to fulfill their duties, or the consequences will be immediate and severe. I hope I am clear. To this end, I have sent 4 more trained contingents to ensure order in Apea is maintained. I expect them to be accorded the appropriate respect. We won't discuss this again. The Tusk.
Amorges wants respect for his soldiers. I'll give them some.
Okay, so I just need to kill a bunch of order guards, eh? Alright. That sounds easy enough. So I made it in here without killing anybody because the clue, I guess? I don't know. I guess it's not really a clue. The quest start was just on top of this tower that didn't have anybody. I did have to kill 1 soldier to get up here, but I mean, that's significantly less than I normally have to kill. Okay, I'm going to stop marking stuff because it seems like all the order cards over there. Come on, I know there's a way to just drop off of stuff, but I can never seem to remember what it is. I thought it was just double tap B, but because like sometimes that seems to work, other times not so much. Also, I do see that I have like a fuck ton more of these assholes to kill than I thought. And on the... Alright. Please tell me now I got... Fuck off. I just need to push them this way so that they, this asshole doesn't attract more attention. Hoping to get this guy dead without anybody else noticing. Okay, and I think we're clear, yeah. Alright. Okay, so we should be clear now. Throw them in this cave, just to get them a little bit out of range, or out of the way. Okay, so we got a bunch of guys over there. Oh, it's too many even for my increased chain attack there, unfortunately. So I will have to clear them out a bit beforehand. Okay, so how many are over there? I got 1, 2, 3... 5 it looks like, which to be fair, we good? I think we're good. Did it. Psst. Hey buddy, you want to come out this door? Thank you. Go, that worked out well. That was the perfect number of people to be there for me. Hey, buddy. What's up? Good night. Oh, bounty hunter nearby, because why the fuck not? You know, why not? Why wouldn't a bounty hunter be allowed inside this heavily guarded fort that, you know, me, a bounty hunter, can't approach without them drawing their weapons and attacking me? You know, why couldn't a different bounty hunter get special treatment? Dumbass. Oh, whoops. Right, you're not supposed to kill the messenger. That's my bad. Didn't like the message. Oh, well. Oh. Didn't realize you were facing this way, buddy. Not that it would have mattered. I mean, you just wouldn't have seen it coming. All right, so I got 3 more over there and 3 more over there, 2 more over there. Those are awfully far. Oh my god, they're all the way back there and there, eh? All right, well, All right, well, that is a significant amount of other soldiers around these 2 specific Persian ones. You know what though? If I go over here and change outfits. No, nothing's up. I don't know what you're talking about. What could possibly be up? I should really spend that ability point at some point as well. Oh, they're fighting. Who the fuck are they fighting? Interesting. Get this going in there. Oh no, that man died. Now, I don't know if that's going to count as, I don't think they're going to know that I did that because they're already in combat, right? That was the wrong guy. Oh, whoops. Okay. There we go. Oh. Did I get him? I did. All right, so that's those 2 down. Without being detected, thanks to archery. So now I just need those 3. Now, once again, I'm not detected. I'm not in combat anyway. Whether or not I was detected is another matter, but I'm not in combat, which is good. It's nice to do that, though. It's not very often I use my bow. I remember in, oh my god, where the hell are you? In Origins, I used my bow a fuck ton, right? Because, like, I got the Predator bow, and then that's just how I opened up every fucking engagement. It's just Predator bowed everything. Whereas in this game here, your bow is... Because, like, the Predator bow in Origins was fucking amazing. And amazingly overpowered. Whereas in this game, your bow, unless you have the adrenaline to spare... your bow is... Because, like, your bow is basically worthless without using an ability. Like, your bow by itself, even with all this hunter gear, and a really good bow and everything, right? Like, my bow in and of itself, like, look, that's a headshot. That's half his health, and that's it. That's for shooting a person in the head with as much hunter damage as I can possibly muster. Like... It's absolutely ridiculous how little damage your bow does. Because, like, the thing is that with that, you use one of your abilities, and then it no longer even requires a headshot to kill most of these guys. So it's like, either make your skills do less damage if it's not a headshot, or make headshots actually count for something. Now, the nice thing about this is I automatically regenerate my one. As long as I'm not in combat, I think I will automatically regenerate. I don't know which. Well, I mean, apparently I can kill both of them with one shot if they lined up nicely, but they're not. So. There we go. Give our respects. That's our side quest complete. I really should use my bow more often. Alright, so what do we got now? We got... Quest-wise, I think we just got the one quest. Yeah, the Spartan Dog. Which is down here, but my other ancient one there has something at that camp that will lead me to them. Alright, so it looks like we have 3 guys that we need to rescue, which I guess kind of makes sense if we don't know what the guy looks like, which we very well could not. Boop. Also, it turns out that that ghost arrows of Artemis there, I didn't realize when I first got it, or up until we were just killing guys over at the other base there, that it could go through people. I didn't know that was a thing. And I did go to the camp there that had the clue on it. Oh. Fuck. And there's a bunch of them sitting around the fire. It was like Artemis camp, so it was a bunch of hunters with their animals. And they were sitting around the fire. And I shot through like 6 people. One of them was a boss. So I killed like, I killed like 4 people with 1 arrow just because like it tore through all 3 of them, which is so amazingly overpowered. like I said, the bow itself is worthless. Like just aiming with a bow, aiming and firing. Like I said, there's very few guys that you can actually one-shot while doing that. You pretty much guaranteed that you need an actual ability to do it. But the abilities are so overpowered.
That Spartan dog will pay, boys. She'll pay.
That must be the Athenian Darius was talking about.
Probably.
What are you doing here?
Rescuing you if you keep your voice down.
I mean, he doesn't have to keep his voice down. They're all dead. It'd be weird if he didn't kill these guys before rescuing them. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, even, especially considering that you have, you know, death arrows. Like, like they're called death arrows and they do more damage. And yet they're still fucking worthless. Oh, out of arrows. Hang on. Hang on, boys. Just in the middle of combat. You know, since this game decided that it needed you to craft arrows for some reason. Go. Got them. I mean, like, they're not bad by any means, but just like for stealth, the arrows, like the hunter damage without abilities is worthless. Like in combat, it does pretty decent damage for like a combat archer. Like it's very easy to aim and shoot while you're in combat, so you can do quite a bit of work with it in battle, but for stealth wise, you know.
Most people call me Eagle Bearer.
The what?
You heard me.
It just... I've heard the stories we all have, but I never thought...
I don't have time for stories.
Right. It's these Malakis Spartans. We desperately need to loosen their grip on this region. Will you help us?
At the moment, I'm not a big fan of the Spartans. Or their friends.
The Persians.
You know.
I know those scared Spartans are richer than I've ever been, and should have run out of resources years ago.
I was told to give you this.
It seems we have common enemies. I can help you and your allies with your plan, but to do it we must kill the Spartan leader here in Messenia.
Already
What's
done.
so special about this particular Spartan?
Maybe. If it's nation leader, it's done.
He's a butcher. He's killed more Athenians than anyone, and he takes joy in it, I tell you. We know his location, but my men and I haven't been able to get close to him.
You'll find it easier with me around.
There. That's his fleet.
Ah, his fleet, you say?
Okay. So what you're saying is, it's a boat battle, is it? Well, I don't know. I think I have a boat. Also, you can see that I have a cult guy marked. It's because he's back in town. And I remembered that when I was talking to Darius about all the shit that we had to do, he said that once I had done all of it, that I needed to return to him there. So I figured I'd just do this quest first. And odds are it would lead me back there anyway. And even if it didn't, I was like right next to this.
Nice to see you, Commander.
Which was like, I was right next to this. I was only like a few hundred meters away from this, whereas I was significantly further away from town. And since there was a fast travel at the town, but no fast travel to get back to here, it made way more sense for me to come here and deal with this first. Yeah, we are. Boosh. And fire. The fire is still, I feel, more annoying than useful. The fire jets up at the front. Just because of the fact that before I got it, you know, whenever I would be aimed at the front, just like a little bit to the left or right, would shift the camera so that you could, boosh. My god, that flame did not do a whole lot, did it? Oosh. I mean, I guess the flame did do quite a bit, but... That's fine. That's the important one right there. Goodbye to you. Are you not sinking? Oh wow, you're sinking really slow. Alright. Look at this little tiny boat. Oh, come on. Wow, I had like no speed left over there. Boosh. No shit, they're close. You just ram them. Oh, God. Yeah, we should. Alright, one left, right? Let's get them. Dude, ship combat went from being kind of difficult to so fucking easy. Oh, I need to, come on, rowers. Good enough, they turn towards me. Boosh. Guys, the thing with the fire, right, is when you set a regular enemy on fire, right, it builds up and then they're on fire and start taking damage. But with ships, you hit them with fire and the fire bar fills up and they start taking, like, fills up however much. And then they start taking damage. And then just, you know, if you manage to actually get it filled, then they're just worthless. Like, they just get stunned, they stop moving, they stop attacking everything, right? So, it's very different because I always feel like if I don't get the bar filled up, I'm not doing anything, when realistically, as soon as they're on fire, they start taking a huge amount of damage. Like, but I'm not sure if the flame jet itself does damage. Like, I don't think just hitting it with that does damage. I think it's just the damage over time from it being on fire that does damage. But it's hard to say because, you know, the boats generally, like, I'm not focusing on it.
You did it.
Yeah, it wasn't hard.
A Spartan butcher was no match for me.
Of course. So, about the letter you gave me.
I'll need you to live up to your end of the bargain if you want the Persians out of Messenia.
You can count on our help when you are ready.
All right. Got an ancient clue again. Now a clue for who? This guy. That's 3 out of 5 there. Record keeper for the order, skilled in diplomacy, and leader. Yeah, all right. Okay, so we'll head back to Opea here, right? That's what this one's called? Yeah. We'll kill that other order guy because he's here. And then we'll go see Darius and see what he has to say.
We've weakened the order. Now what?
Now we move on to the next part of the plan. We'll take the order down under the cover of night. I have an Athenian general to speak with. I'll return to the lumberyard to prepare our next steps.
Pebble? It's not safe here.
I was asked to pass this to you, Eagle Thunder, by a man in a mask.
Pebble, you have to go. And don't speak to any more masked men, understand? It's not safe.
Yes, Eagle Thunder.
Man with a mask? Meet me at the graves in Epia. What is the order up to?
Eagle Bearer, Tainted One, you have cut your way at will through Messenia. This has not gone unnoticed. Soon the time will come for us to cross blades. Before that moment, I would like to speak plainly. There is much I want to know of the person behind the legend of the Eagle Bearer. I imagine there is also much you want to know of me. Could I tempt you with a respectful exchange? Consider it for posterity to humor an old man. Meet me at the graves in Apea. Alright. I mean, sure, I'll go chat up this guy. Why the hell not, right? I mean, at worst, he doesn't show up. At best, he tries to kill me, and then, you know, that's one less order member I have to deal with later. I'm assuming the Herald is this last one, maybe? Magi's named Gurgis, and mine is called the Herald. Oh, wait. Did that say that I could, unveil them? I got all 5 clues, so, yeah. Unveiled!
Doubt can destroy the greatest confidence.
He does not look like a fighter, I'm not gonna lie. So I wonder if this guy, there's gonna be a way maybe to not kill him. Because they did a whole thing earlier where Kassandra went all bloodthirsty out of nowhere. So maybe this will be like a test, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. They seem to have really screwed the pooch with this one. Like, the first chapter of this DLC was really fucking good, or was pretty good. But everything out, but like the last 2 were kind of, like the second and third one were a little more meh.
Eagle Bearer, well met. I see you got my note. I'm surprised I'm still alive.
That could change.
Hasty? No need to be hasty, Eagle Bearer. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yergis, the last Magi of the Order. I've been eager to meet you, Kassandra. May I call you as such?
I don't really care what you call me.
Confident. I like that.
Give me one good reason not to put my blade through your throat. Where is Amorges? Where is my son?
I have the answers you seek, Kassandra. I know what happened in Ahea, in the village called Vime.
Vime? What do you know? Tell me!
I was there. Things are never what they seem. Your reality is limited to what you perceive. Ride with me. I've been wanting to speak to you. I'll show you how beautiful our world can be. Shall we?
One wrong move.
I understand. This way.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere nice. I want to learn more about you.
I don't trust you.
I followed your journey from the beginning. I've written quite a bit about you, actually. In fact, some of my most popular work is about the Eagle Bearer. In addition, I've heard of your tales from our friends.
The cult? I didn't think the cult made friends.
Allies, then, if you prefer.
I hope that they don't have, or that they were smart enough to shut off the animal spawns for whatever route we're taking. Because it would be really weird if all of a sudden we were attacked by a bear or fucking boars or something. Like, it would be kind of, I don't know, it'd be weird.
Across the Greek world, I spread the word of our doings, of our heroic deeds.
Heroic? You call murdering innocents and burning villages heroic?
Narrow. The Order sees things from a broader perspective. We do not seek ephemeral peace. Our work is eternal.
Look.
Yeah, see, you know, I'm still a firm believer, and if you gotta kill people to achieve your goals, you need a better goal. Well, if you need to kill innocents. I mean, there are some goals where obviously you need to kill people, because sometimes the goal is I need to kill this guy. But
Such promise. You must be wondering why we hunt you.
I've killed enough of you to have an idea.
You're a force of nature, Kassandra. Have you noticed? Danger is drawn to you like vultures to a battlefield. And so we simply cannot allow you to exist.
You'd kill someone because of their blood? Disgust me.
We are not the enemy. Have you considered yourself? In our eyes, you are the manifestation of turmoil, disruptor of peace. Don't be be so quick to judge, Cassandra. There are many perspectives.
Here's the thing, though, right? Trouble does seem to find Cassandra, yes. But how she deals with that trouble is a thing. And it's not like she's the cause of the trouble. Like, more often than not, she shows up and trouble is there, yes. But it's not necessarily because of her.
Look at that view.
Oh, it's a memorial to the Tempest. Look at that. And like, I don't know. It's one of those things, right? Like, just because there's somebody who's always around when shit goes down, if they're not the cause of that shit, that means that that shit would have went down without them. It just would have turned out differently.
I know what happened in Vime, how Natakas died. Are you brave enough to hear the truth?
I want to know everything.
We saw no one at the beach that day. No Natakas, no child. They had escaped. Oh, so we thought. Until we heard the cry. It was coming
Fucking
from a
babies.
ship, wrecked on the shore. The soft but unmistakable cry of a child.
Ilpedios.
There was nowhere to run. Natakas tried to resist, but it was futile. The baby was all that remained.
Okay, well, I mean, I feel like that's probably what Cassandra assumed happened.
I will find Amorges.
I'm sure he would expect you to try.
What do you want from me?
Our stories are written by a rare few who have the power to shape them. It's not every day I can speak to someone like you. There are no absolutes, Cassandra. Not even with tainted ones. You are fireborn with the potential to destroy, but also to warm, to cast a light in the dark.
A warmth you try to destroy.
People die, Cassandra. Eventually we'll all be forgotten, fading away like a distant dream. Our actions, however, if they're meaningful, will be remembered. Tell me, what do you want to be remembered for?
Bravery, compassion, ruthlessness, death.
I want to be remembered as someone who never backed down from a fight, even if the odds were stacked against them.
Insights. Such wonderful insight. Thank you. And now we must part. The question is, will you allow me to leave with my life?
I mean, oh. See, once again, they expect you to make these decisions based on this information. There is a multitude of questions that I would like to ask this guy, but even, and I understand that they wouldn't let me ask all the question one, but there's one question, right? Where will you go? It is a simple question. It is a single question, and I feel like it is the one question that Cassandra would ask here, because the answer to that question, right? Because like this guy doesn't seem like the biggest prick on the planet.
Leave, before I change my mind.
Your baby, Elpidios. He's safe. That much I can tell you. It was a pleasure to meet you, Cassandra. The next time we meet will likely be the last.
Natakas, Ilpedios, I'm sorry.
Okay, so now the question is, though, no, he's still active. And now it just says pursue your legacy. So I imagine he shows up later. You know, I'm really glad I did that now. Not gonna lie. Yeah, well, where the fuck is he? Oh, he's way up there. Okay. I'm honestly really glad that I did that, because I have a feeling that that is going to open up way more story potential down the road than if I just killed him there. Here's the thing, right? That can go one of two ways for me, right? Either I'm going to somehow convince this guy of something, right? And he's not going to be my enemy. Or at least there's going to be more to it. There's going to be more of a conversation, going to be more story, which is my hope. And, or because I didn't kill him there, he's just going to show up as an extra baddie to fight later on. Now that's my fear. And unfortunately, because it's Ubisoft, I would lean more towards my hope there. But based on the way that Chapter 2 and so far, and what Chapter 3 of this DLC has gone so far, or the way they've gone so far, that leads me more towards my fear. So I am currently at a 50-50 as to which direction that particular character will take. I feel like the way I answered would have at least maybe not convinced somebody like him to change sides or something, or to not be a prick. But I feel like it would have done so. Also, that marker there is the marker of where I killed the one ancient chick. I passed by it during one of the during one of the cuts there, and yeah, I realized that that's where I killed the chick. So like that's the confirmed kill marker, but obviously the body isn't there anymore. It's already marked off as dead. Oh, whoops. Get down. The fuck was that? Weird beeping noise. Oh well, whatever. Alright.
Darius?
We meet again, Eaglebearer.
Good, you're back. Now to set our plan in motion. We will set several fires. The smoke will force the Elotes to flee and draw Amorges' guards down from the mine.
Striking at the heart of the enemy while minimizing the cost of innocent lives. A wise plan. I will see to it that my men light up the rest of the area.
What happened?
Natakas died protecting Elpidius. Someone from the Order wanted to meet with me. He was there, Darius. They found Natakas in the shipwreck. He tried to fight them all.
This was Natakas's. I haven't had a chance to... I forgot I even took it. He's gone. He's really gone. And he's never coming back.
You're right. He's gone. We have to move on.
See now,
For Elpidios.
once again,
We
right?
have time to grieve when this is over.
For those two options,
We know Elpidius is alive.
for me as a
It's
person,
time to get him back.
as a regular old human being with only slightly sociopathic tendencies, I feel like both of those things should be true, right? It's like, I'll never forget him, but we have to move on.